All right, so this might be the laziest way to make money online that you've ever seen. Talking no skills, no experience. You can literally have this set up and start making money today in less than 5 minutes. And for this, all you need is a phone, a laptop, and some good internet. I'm telling you, this is so simple that there's literally no excuse to not make money online after this video. Hey, if you're new here, I'm Oliver, and I used to fix hot tubs in Colorado until I ended up quitting that job and diving full-time into this online world. And now I make over 6 figures a year. And a big part of how I got here was by exploring and testing out all different kinds of side hustles and business models online. And so what I do on this channel is I dig through all the crap, all the new tools and strategies, and then I bring the best ones that I find right here to you. So today, we're going to be using a free AI tool. And I always try to find the best things that are free or at least really low cost, especially for beginners. So you can give this a try and make sure that it's something that you like before you fully commit and have to invest a bunch of money. And let me tell you, the AI tool that we're about to use today is something that has been able to help people generate $10,000 or more every single month, for real. And I'm going to be taking you by the hand, and we're going to be going step by step through this process together. So the first step that we have to do is we have to head over to this free AI tool that I keep talking about, and it's actually called Build Your Store. So this is 100% free, and what it is going to do is it's going to create an entire online store for you. It's going to fill the store with trending products that people are actually purchasing right now, and it's going to add store policies and everything else that you really need to get this all set up and working. I'm telling you, once you see the final product, people are going to be thinking that you've been in this e-commerce game for a very long time because it's going to look that professional. And the best part about how the whole thing is going to work and what Build Your Store is going to do, they're going to have it set up to where once you get an order, this product will then get shipped directly to the customer, and you will never have to have seen it, held it, touched it, nothing, smelt it, no inventory or anything. So you can probably see how powerful that could be, right? An AI that builds you a professional business literally for free with a click of a button. This is what we call a low-ticket business model. You get to make a lot of small sales, and it is a really good starting point. But really quickly, for those of you whose goal isn't just a side hustle, but a full-time real income, I want you to know that there's a flip side to this model that I believe is the number one way to earn a full income online in 2025. I'm going to leave a link to that training down in the description and pinned comment because I don't want to go, super sidetracked here. But yeah. Definitely check that out. All right, now let's actually get your free store built. So if you want to follow along as we build this thing out, then the link for Build Your Store is going to be in the description below. And the first thing that you're going to do once you land on this page is you're going to click Build My Free Store. You're going to enter your info here, and you're just going to be taken inside. And from there, it's going to ask you to choose a niche. Now, honestly, you can't really go wrong here. All the options that they give are pretty solid. But I just recommend that you pick one that, connects with you the most. Because let's be real, the last thing you want to do is wake up and have a business that you have to work for that you hate even more than your job, your 9 to 5 that you have right now, right? So if you're not sure at all, then don't worry. You can just click I'm not sure, and the AI is going to choose a niche for you based on what's selling and what's popular right now. Now, the next thing it will do is ask you to choose 2 banner options for your homepage. They've designed 6 of them for you to choose from, and honestly, they all look good. Again, you just want to put yourself in the customer's shoes, right? You want to think about what would attract your attention when you click on something to buy from the store. That's another important reason to pick a niche that you like, because it's going to be a whole lot easier to put yourself into your customer's shoes if you yourself are a customer of those types of products. Now, after you pick your banner, the next thing that you're going to have to do is to create a Shopify account. And one thing that I love about Build Your Store is that they literally walk you step by step through this entire thing. All right, so they're going to have it all written out, even with pictures here to show you, where you need to go, what you need to click, and, what you need to do to get it all set up. And then just wait until you see what it actually creates here. All right, so we're just going to go ahead and select Access Shopify. And then we're going to have to enter our email, obviously. And then we're just going to have to enter our email address again. We're going to enter a password, and then it's going to take you into the setup. We're going to click skip customize setup because we want AI to do all the heavy lifting and set everything up for us. Obviously, that's the whole point here, is to let AI do everything for us. And now the next thing Shopify is going to do is going to ask you to choose a plan. And listen, right now you can get access to Shopify for only $1 a month for the first 3 months. And in my opinion, you definitely want to take advantage of this $1 plan right now, because it used to be only 1 month. And now they've changed it to 3 months. So I don't think that you want to miss out on this, because there's no telling how much longer it's going to be here. But anyway, after you finish setting up your payment method, which you can use a card or PayPal, I just use PayPal, you'll head back to build your store and you're just going to click done. Next, you're going to select Access Shopify again, because now you need to go to the top and copy your URL to your new Shopify store. And then we're going to come back into Build Your Store and paste it in there. And we are going to hit Save and then Done. Next is going to ask you to grab your Shopify discount, but we already took care of that. And so we're going to need to clear this page. So we'll just select Access Shopify again. And then we're going to go back to Build Your Store and hit Done. Now it's going to be time to install the Build Your Store app inside of Shopify so that it can actually work its magic. So we're just going to click Install App. And then when it takes us to Shopify, just select Install again. And once we head back over to Build Your Store here, we'll see now that it says that we can allow it to customize our store. I mean, if this doesn't feel lazy to you, I don't know what does. We're literally over here just supervising and following directions pretty much. All right, so now for the next big thing, we have to allow Build Your Store to add products to our site that we'll be able to sell. All right, so they're not going to just sell any old product that they find out there on the internet. All right, they're going to actually select trending products that are guaranteed to get sales. So that's going to be done through AutoDS, which is an app that Build Your Store uses to research and find trending products, and it allows it to then add it to your store. So we are going to have to register for AutoDS, and we'll just enter our email address again. And so we're going to choose Shopify as our selling channel. And then we will have to, again, pick a package. And they also have a great deal going on right now where you can get 30 days of AutoDS for only 99 cents. Listen, I told you we're going to keep this either free or low cost. All right, so we've used some free tools, and now there's going to be some low cost ones. I mean, $1, not too bad. But you can pick whichever one you want to go with. And I'm just going to go with the most popular one here, which is going to give us access to just a little bit more stuff. And then we're just going to enter our payment info again. And we'll just go back to Build Your Store, and I'm just going to let them know that the task is complete. And now we are on the final step that will allow us to publish our store. We're on the home stretch here. And in order to do this, we have to remove this password that's on our store. So we'll just hit that and toggle it off, and then we're going to hit Save. So then when we go back into Build Your Store again, we're going to select that it is done. And then we're going to have this button right here that says Access My Store. And boom, look at what this thing has created. Come on, man. This is amazing, dude. This homepage, I mean, I definitely could not have done this myself. And they even added some incentives here for your customers to make purchases, like free shipping. Not only that, they literally added a bunch of products to your store for you. So do you realize here that if you followed along with me up until this point, you are actually an online store owner. You own your own store. This is really something that can be life-changing for the right person with the right mindset. And it didn't take us long to create this at all. If I did this without talking, we would have been done in only a few minutes. Of course, you are able to customize the store a bit more if you want to change anything, but what it has already created is already very professional. So something like this would literally cost you hundreds of dollars, probably about $300 or more for somebody to come in and create this for you. But Build Your Store did this for you for completely free. Another thing it did was it made your online store super mobile friendly, which is important, obviously, because most of your customers are going to be viewing your site on your phone, on their phone. There are also customer reviews on here, which help to build trust about the products that you're selling. So at this point, what you can start doing is promoting your store and actually making some money. So a good thing is that because we already registered with AutoDS, we can allow them to automatically fulfill our orders, which means that when somebody places an order, AutoDS will immediately order it from the supplier and have them ship it to the customer. So if you happen to get any refunds or anything like that, then they also handle that part for you, which can usually be a big headache. But this is something that you will have to activate on your own. So you're just going to do this by heading into AutoDS and coming up here to your manage balance, and then you can load funds into your account. This is going to allow AutoDS to be able to order those products and then have them shipped out as soon as you receive an order. Now, you don't have to preload it. You can actually load this once you get an order from your customers as well. Now, another thing that you will have to do is just to make sure that you have auto order credits. So with a new account, you do get a few of these auto order credits to get you started. Not only are they able to manage your orders, but you can also use AutoDS's research tools to add more products to your store. So they have hundreds of thousands of products that you can look through in the marketplace from suppliers all over the world. All right, so if you go to trending products, you can literally see what's trending here on social media right now. And you can see a snapshot of the product, which will show you the sales that it's getting, what it's being sold for, the profit that's being made, and where it's selling. And when you find a product that you like, you can literally just select import draft. So in the drafts, you're able to edit this product. You can change the price and make sure that you get certain profit if you want, whether it's 100% or 50%. And then they're just going to adjust that price for you. Then you can just hit save and import, and it's going to import that product into your store. So I'm telling you, there are literally no more excuses. You can have your store up and running and start selling today. Now, of course, you have to get your products out there, but this is where the power of social media comes into play. See, one of the things that I suggest that you use to help you with this is ChatGPT. I'm telling you, I use this for almost everything. And you can create a free account, right? I do have the Plus account. I pay for my plan. It's about $20 a month, but you don't have to do that. You can use the free one. But on ChatGPT, you can just ask it something like, I'm selling a whatever, and then you just go to your store, copy the title of that product, and you're just going to come back and paste it in here. But this is what you want to make sure that you ask. You want to say these specific things. You want to say, what's the best platform for me to sell on as a beginner with no following? And then you want to ask it to walk me through creating the content. And it's going to list out every step that you need to take. Now you can see that it listed the best platforms to sell this particular product on, which is important because each product is going to vary. It's going to give you step-by-step strategies for recording aesthetic content, gives you video ideas, gives you the text and captions to use, literally adds everything that you need. And it's even giving you a simple posting plan. And look, a business model like this, building an e-commerce store, is a fantastic way to get your feet wet in the online world. It's how a lot of people get their start. But for many, it can also become a bit of a grind. You're always looking for the next winning product, you're dealing with customer service, and you're often working with pretty small profit margins, to be honest. And that's why for people who are really serious about replacing their full-time income and not just building a side hustle, there is a different approach that I recommend. It's the same system that allowed me to go from hot tub tech to 6 figures, and the link for that is going to be in the description below. So I hope that this video helped you out. Please like this video because it helps me out, and then be sure to come back and let me know how you do with your store. Other than that, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.